Today I'll be investigating how Sydney's favourite healthy snack, the acai bowl, has caused a nationwide war between shop owners, all selling the same product.
They all say my acai tastes different, but it all tastes the same.
This war has gotten so out of hand.
One of our customers have been victim to a drive-by.
That it's resulted in violent kidnappings, shootings, and even shops being lit on fire.
Melbourne's north could be the latest battleground in a turf war.
All happening between competing stores.
We're not here to take power, we're here to take over, baby.
And my goal today is to find out which store in Sydney actually sells the best acai, to understand how on earth this war has escalated so quickly.
The war's just getting too serious, getting out of hand.
And for me to ultimately do all I can to create peace between shop owners. So what do you guys think about the current acai war in Western Sydney?
Each acai place is fighting for unbeatable texture.
Who are you personally rooting for?
I like Jungle Twist, in my opinion.
Jungle Juice or?
The war's just getting too serious, getting out of hand.
Do you feel like you might have to escape Australia at some point from this war?
Just out of Bankstown. Just out of Bankstown.
To be honest, they're all kind of similar. I don't think it's ever enough.
How do the Asian community in Bankstown have a part to play in this war?
I just say we support acai.
So apparently it turns out that the Asians of Bankstown are also involved in the great acai war. And you heard it here first, the war is getting out of hand. So be careful out there. What's your name? Good. No, I said, what's your name, not how are you?
No.
Where are you guys from?
Mount Druitt.
Bankstown.
What do you guys think about the great acai war going on right now?
Fuck acai.
What about you?
Straight up, it's too much, bro.
Yeah? What's been happening?
One store, yeah, but too much stores. They're dragging it a bit.
The thing that I hate is they all say my acai tastes different. It tastes different, but it all tastes the same.
Yeah? And what's the whole point of the war? Like, is one shop trying to get, #1 spot or?
Yeah, practically straight up. They just want their acai shop to be the best. His grandpa, man.
What happened? What happened?
He ate an acai, he fucking conked it.
This bloke here with the blue jumper, he's been hitting on this bloke's sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters' mates.
Is that from the war?
Look, not really, but the war is kind of affecting it. You know what I mean?
After hearing the public's view on the current war, I wanted to find out myself what this berrylicious hype was all about. So I decided to visit some acai stores. All right, you guys, I'm just here with my friend Chris, and we have just arrived outside. Where are we?
Acai Junky down here in
Junky.
Bankstown.
So we're going to be trying some acai bowls tonight and seeing what the hype is all about. And I think that's the person we're looking for. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Jamie, how are you?
I'm Sia.
This is my strange friend Chris. What acai bowls do we have in front of us today?
So we have our signature pistachio with coconut flakes, strawberry, blueberries, and honey on top. The OG acai with peanut butter, honey, strawberry, banana, and granola. Coconut acai with strawberry, blueberries, and Biscoff sauce. And my favorite, black coconut with pistachio, blueberry, banana, and strawberry.
Bro, you need a strawberry.
Ooh, that peanut butter is incredible. Oh, yes.
That's money. That's so good. You haven't got any of the Biscoff or anything scattered on it.
My favorite one out of every single bowl we've had. They've all been amazing, but I'm going to say the OG.
I disagree.
100%. Well, you know what? I'm glad you disagree. I was eager to sit down with the elusive owner of Acai Junky to get his thoughts on this war, but we ended up having to blur his face to protect his identity. Why do you think you guys are different from the rest of your competitors?
We've introduced a lot of new things. Metal spoons, sauce syringes, the seating. People love it. People actually love it. People are talking about it. The reviews are good. Kids love it. Families love it. Everyone's bragging about it. And the acai we're using, genuinely, I reckon it's the best acai.
I'm sure you're aware of the acai war going on in Sydney right now. How has your shop personally experienced this war and what's happened?
There's a lot of competition. A lot of people want to open an acai shop, but it's not easy. It's very hard. It's very costly too.
And have you ever experienced any beef with other competitors?
I feel like there's a lot of hatred between the competition, and it shouldn't be. Everybody should be happy for each other. This game is so big, everyone can make money. If you're not making money, it's not because of your competitor. It's because of you. You're doing something wrong.
Why do you think people are heading against other shops like yours?
Look, it's normal. When people see something out there that's successful and they're in the same industry, they think by destroying that business or whatever it is, try to put that business down, they're going to succeed. They're never going to succeed like that.
Once we finished speaking to the owner, we then drove 20 minutes down the road to iJuice in Chullora, which features a never seen before world first acai drive-through. I actually want to see this, I'm actually excited.
Alright bro, well, here we go.
Alright, so we're just going through an acai drive-through right now. We're at a place called iJuice, and yeah, let's see what they have.
Look at that.
Wow, so it's a full-on, bro!
Look at that.
So it's a full-on drive-through, you can get juice, you can get, where's the acai?
Here, look.
Oh yeah! Acai bowl, $14.
Can we get an acai bowl, please? Thank you.
Wow, no way. Acai drive-through, look at that. It's actually so cool. I'm not even kidding. That's revolutionary, guys. Oh, wow. So you want some? Yeah. I was blown away by this unique acai drive-through experience. But before we left, I was also intrigued to see exactly how much these acai wars have influenced this particular business. When did you guys start selling acai in a drive-through?
We started the start of this year, bro.
What was the reason why you guys decided to jump into the acai game?
You know, the trend's going on. We just wanted to jump in.
Have you guys had any like backlash from people that have been like, oh, you guys are just like good for juices and stuff and not acai?
Oh no, but there's actually been compliments about the acai, bro. Because we added more sauces and stuff.
And what do you guys know about like the kind of war that's been going on in Western Sydney about acai in particular?
Now they've just been going, which one's better, this, that, and everyone on TikTok going about it.
Wasn't some guy kidnapped as well?
Apparently he got kidnapped and no one even knew about it. Someone was saying he was kidnapped for a couple of days or something. I don't know. I don't even know what happened.
And it was related to acai?
Yeah.
So when a customer drives through and orders an acai bowl, what's the process behind it and how long will it take?
For an acai bowl, and they would ask if there's they want granola or not, and then the fruits, and then ask what sauce they would want.
So what makes the acai bowls at iJuice different from the rest?
When we make our acai, we actually add coconut water with it. So the morning we actually crack up the coconut waters and then add it into the acai bowls.
So how popular is your acai bowls at iJuice?
Yes, so since we started selling it, we usually been selling out of acais lately. And not even just with acai bowls, they usually buy with the drink also, and also ginger shots too.
It was interesting hearing from the staff at iJuice, but it was now time to finally meet the most famous acai owner on TikTok, the one and only Bill from Acai Underworld.
Yeah.
Bill has become a TikTok sensation, gathering millions of views in just a few short weeks online with his style and
Unmatched confidence.
I was eager to talk to him and discover the truth behind his online persona. What made you start an acai shop?
Well, there's a bit of a story behind it. I was locked up recently. I've been out for 3 months. My nephew, Aaron, which is in the truck right now, I'll call him from inside and so forth. And he'll be like, man, it's something I want to do with you, something I want to do with you. I'm like, yeah, what is it? Acai. I had no clue what acai is, and that's the truth. It took me a few times, and before you knew it, I found myself going there and so forth. Got addicted to it, and he goes, man, let's start something up, you know?
What are your thoughts, bro, on like the recent craze in acai all of a sudden in Sydney? There's a few conflicts going around between stores. What are your thoughts on all that?
Look, there's still a lot of room in Sydney, especially for acai shops. Good luck to everyone.
So you mentioned that you were in prison. Was it recently, did you say? You just got out?
Yeah, I've been out 3 months, yeah.
Did they serve acai in prison?
Yeah, nah.
Run the viewers through a bit of your upbringing.
I lived a different lifestyle to the average person, you know. At the age of 19, I got a 12-year sentence. When I got locked up, I had no care in the world. I ran with it inside, you know. After those 12 years, finished up everything, married, 4 kids, so forth, and yeah.
And what do you think got you into a life of crime at such a young age?
It's hard, you know. Like my family come here as immigrants. My mum passed away when I was born. My grandmother spoke no English, which raised us. Growing up, the boys in the area and ran a bit of a muck. I got stabbed in prison, my head, so forth, vice versa. I chose the hard route in prison, you know.
When you were incarcerated in prison, did you ever have hopes of one day getting out and starting a business like you have at Acai Underworld?
Everything I do, I go hard, especially the lifestyle I've lived, to come into the legitimate life, you know, and put that energy. It's really easy work, you know.
So there was a recent TikTok video that surfaced online from a person who made a kind of like a diss video on your shop. What went down there, bro?
Look, no comment on that. What I can say is we're here doing things right, you know, making an honest living.
And do you accept his apology?
No comment on that, like I said.
So obviously, Bill, you've experienced quite a instant rise to fame in the last couple of weeks. How has that sort of affected you and your family, and how are you sort of living through that?
Doing me, man. It's easy, you know. I'm just being me in the beginning, and yeah, just pretty much running with it now, you know.
And you know, obviously, Bill, I'm sure you're aware, especially in Western Sydney, there's a lot of troubled youth in this day and age getting themselves into crime, maybe like you had in the past. What would your message be for the youth out there on how they can, you know, maybe come out of a life of crime and turn it into something successful like you have?
Look, you just gotta want it, you know. I got friends that never gonna come out of prison. I got friends that aren't here no more, you know. Never had that chance. I'm very fortunate to have that chance, you know. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. And that's the truth, you know.
What do you want the viewers out there to know about the real Bill that's underneath who's online?
Look, man, I got 4 daughters. I love my kids, you know. I love my family. I'm about family. I love the area. Boys that come from where I come from, you know, to set an example, and whoever I can help guide in that way, you know, I'm more than open to help. We're a small business that's growing very fast. We're trying to keep up with the business right now, so I'm focused there, yeah.
And Bill, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Man, stay in school. If I have regret, it's not staying in school, you know.
And any last thoughts that you want to get out there?
Yeah. Bill from Acai Underworld. We're not here to take power, we're here to take over, baby, yeah.
After hearing Bill open up, I realized that there was actually much more at stake here than just a berry. But just as we were wrapping up, I got shocking news from a source that changed everything. An acai store in Melbourne had just been burnt down by one of its competitors.
An early morning fire at a fruit shop in Melbourne's north could be the latest battleground in a turf war.
Keen to investigate further, I flew all the way down there to find out the truth about what on earth just happened. And upon my arrival, I met up with an old friend called Izzy, who runs Melbourne's biggest acai distribution company, controlling 85% of the city's supply.
Just recently, one of our customers have been victim to a drive-by.
A drive-by?
Yeah, shooting.
Over acai?
Yeah.
Okay, and what happened?
So basically, their shop got shot up.
No way. And when was this done?
About 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago this happened?
And they came back just 3 nights ago.
Again?
Yeah. Guess what they stole?
What?
Acai buckets.
You're joking. You're saying people in Melbourne will literally break and enter into a warehouse like this to steal acai buckets?
They stole acai buckets and they stole other things as well. I guess they found the acai buckets more valuable than the PS5 and the TV and all the other things in there. Like they smashed through with the crowbar.
Yep.
Basically knocked off this whole door. That lock we had to change.
So the war actually is happening in Melbourne as well.
Get in there. We've got one store in Pascoe. It's called the Acai Company Pascoe.
Yep.
And we've got another store in Lygon Street, Carlton. That's called the Acai Company Lygon. So they come and get all their packaging and all the, like, you know, the sauces, the acai buckets. So we'll have it all. Yeah.
Wow. So you guys pretty much like run the joint in Melbourne?
You can say that.
Wow. Incredible. Okay. So do all your suppliers know that you distribute to everyone?
A lot of them do. Yeah.
Yep.
It's sort of like a family.
Yeah, right. So would that mean that every single shop in Melbourne has that unbeatable texture?
It depends who's behind the machine.
Yeah.
Not everyone has unbeatable texture. If you go to a coffee shop, yeah, and everybody has the same beans,
Yeah.
the coffee's not always going to taste the same. The barista matters, how fresh the beans are matters, how you've been servicing your machine,
Yeah.
cleanliness matters. You have to factor all of these things. You can't just drop this unbeatable texture on me, and it's not unbeatable.
But yours is unbeatable.
Yeah, obviously.
So what are your guys' opinion on the current acai war that's going on?
The acai war. It's getting serious, but I take it as a joke.
Would you say that it's definitely come to Melbourne?
It has, yeah. Look, there's obviously certain stuff that we can't speak about on camera.
So why do competitors feel the need to actually attack other people?
I guess everyone's just jealous in their own ways. You know, there's a lot of shops around now that we supply to, and basically one of our customers had to put security guards in front of their acai shop because they were getting threats.
After meeting many of these store owners in person, I got an authentic peek behind the curtain and discovered the true reasoning behind this great acai war. On one side, there are many store owners out there doing the right thing and providing an honest and high quality service. But on the flip side, this rising social media trend has encouraged many businesses to adopt sneaky and dishonest behavior, resulting in a culture that encourages crime, intimidation, and violence. I really hope one day these store owners fighting against each other can experience peace and hopefully work towards a future of collaborating with one another to put an end to this great acai war once and for all. The end.
Yeah. Built from Acai Underworld. We're not here to take part, we're here to take over, baby. Yeah.